Experts predict this year's hurricane season will be above average, with many keeping their eyes to the skies in anticipation for heavy showers and strong winds. The island had been scorched by blistering temperatures, leading to severe drought conditions and the declaration of a water emergency. News that Tropical Gonzalo was headed the island's way and was packing a punch sent scores of St. Lucians into overdrive in anticipation of an onslaught of torrential downpours, but that was not to be. According to Director of Met Services Andre Joaillet, the forecasts by the experts are intended to be a guide given the unpredictability of the weather. While Tropical Gonzalo failed to live up to the billing, the cyclone still made history of a technical dubious kind.
It is a forecast, and there's a certain percentage of it being right and a percentage being wrong. So we saw history being made that a system actually stayed about 10 degrees and went right across the Atlantic Ocean and stayed at that position, because the spinning of the earth has an effect where it causes the systems to go northward, and that did not take effect.
Some members of society expressed angst that the initial forecasts of heavy rains and flooding failed to come to pass. Experts warn that such cynicism can be dangerous. Joaillet sought to defend the weather tracking systems and put the various water advisories and the need to take heed into perspective.
They use climate models, and a model is as good as the input, the information that you put into it. This is the atmosphere. You cannot measure all the variables in the atmosphere. So the institutions try as best as they can to give a good forecast. And it is a good thing that we were prepared. I think I noticed a lot of persons going out and doing shopping and stuff. So this is the beginning of the season, and there is more to come.
Joaillet reminds the public that the months of August and September are peak periods for adverse weather conditions. The Director for Met Services evoked memories of St. Lucia's well-documented experience of devastating tropical cyclones. He urged St. Lucians not to let their guards down and throw caution to the wind. These systems can kill.
I would just like them to ask questions about 1980, Hurricane Allen, 1994, Debbie, 2010, that was Thomas, 2013 Christmas Eve trough. Weather affects us. It's just that it does not happen every year. So we don't know when it will come around. Last year, or 2017, was Dominica's turn. Right? We had Category 5 hurricane. So we actually are getting more, the systems are getting more severe, and we should be prepared.
While St. Lucia was spared the ravages of a tropical cyclone last weekend, the coast of West Africa continues to spur more systems as the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season reaches its apex in the next few months. Joaillet reveals that a tropical depression midway in the Atlantic is ripe for further development. The system, which is about 1,000 miles away, is expected to pass north of the island. The Met Office says it is currently being monitored. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.